Hey, Matt. Missed you at the big picnic on Sunday.
Oh, shucks. I guess I never got the invitation.
Huh. Well, I sent it to your government email address.
You should have sent it to my secret email address. I don't check my government email address because that's just what the American people would expect me to do.
Wait, what?
Keep the unwashed masses from clogging up your government email inbox with a secret email account from keepitsecret.gov. Hey, Matt. I emailed you the final version of that wetland study that we doctored.
Oh, did you send it to my government email address?
Of course.
Oh, Brian, if you send things to my government address, they keep records of that stuff and it's all traceable. Best to use my secret email account.
Okay, what email is that?
Who's asking, narc?
Tired of pesky laws that require your official correspondence be preserved? Just ignore them with a secret email account.
Hey, Matt. I bet you're all freaked out about those Freedom of Information Act requests, huh?
Nope.
But they're requesting tons of correspondence that could make us look bad.
Brian, I don't know how many times I have to explain this to you, all right? But you can't request copies of emails from accounts that don't exist. You just got secret email address.
I did?
If they don't know where to look, they're not going to find it. We keep our internet servers in constantly moving Ryder trucks, so no one can ever track down your secret email account.
Whew, did you hear that Brian got called before Congress and hung out to dry?
I don't know. Did you send it to my secret email address?
All right, we got it.
If you're an adulterous husband, fugitive, or an Obama appointee, get your secret email account from keepitsecret.gov today. The BS of A with Brian Sack.
Good evening and welcome to the BS of A. I'm your host, Brian Sack. This week, it was announced that disgraced former Democratic presidential candidate and North Carolina Senator John Edwards is planning on opening his own law firm. Here to discuss his exciting plans is his head of human resources, Mandy Payne, and the man himself, John Edwards. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, Senator Edwards, what was the idea behind starting up your own law firm?
Well, as you may know, before I even got into politics, I was a personal injury lawyer. So what I wanted to do is get away from the poisonous atmosphere in Washington and to return to my roots, ruining the country through toxic abuse of the court system.
And I'm here to make sure that we find the best qualified people to work with the senator.
Okay, and what sort of person are you looking for?
Someone who's bright and motivated and energetic.
Sure. Attractive, right?
Uh-oh, yeah, he gets it.
Well, that's not written policy.
Don't forget snitches get stitches.
Right. Someone who is willing to be discreet about conduct that may or may not happen in the workplace.
And what kind of conduct would that be?
Just light flirting.
You know how in a job interview at Google, they'll ask you a crazy question like, how many microwaves are there in the world? Just to get an idea how your mind works. First time I meet a woman, I like to yell, I'm going to put a baby inside you, just to see how she reacts.
Oh, it's just a fun, old-fashioned work environment. Like on Mad Men. It's just like Mad Men.
Just like Mad Men.
Yeah, where people just don't mind if the boss has wandering hands.
or wandering penis. Although, Brian, as we know, not all those who wander are lost.
Okay, wow, all right.
Yeah. Basically, we are looking for a clerical staff of prostitutes.
Who are down for weird stuff.
Right. And a legal team of prostitutes.
Who are also down for weird stuff and into dudes who break campaign finance law.
And paralegals.
Paralegal prostitutes?
No, just paralegals.
Definitely not? Is that we could
always add it on.
Oh boy, okay, why don't we just focus on something that your firm's going to offer? Will you offer full medical benefits?
Oh sure, Brian, it's a law firm, full medical, yeah.
Oh boy, okay. Phew, I'm really glad to hear you say that.
Well, why is that?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, I didn't want to be distracting, but I think I just found out that I have cancer.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, Brian, I guess now would be a good time. I'll take this opportunity to introduce to you my new head of human resources, Danielle Driscoll.
Hi.
Hi.
Huh?
How could you?
Really? You had to have seen that coming, sort of, right?
His reputation precedes him. Come on.
I'm pregnant.
Ooh. Oh, God. Come on now. First off, you may not have my DNA.
She already got it. That's the problem.
That's a filthy thing to say to a lady. I mean, DNA from my cheek. That is not my baby.
Well, you know what? There's one way to find out.
How?
There are two Americas.
I just felt the baby kick.
It's yours.
All right, well, fair enough. What is that? It's an ambulance. Excuse me. Have a good one, y'all. I need to pay for this new baby. Hey, Mandy.
John Edwards and staff and family. We'll be right back. Can I get you any water, milk?
I love water. I'm feeling a little...
I'd like a water.
Hi, I'm looking for Parliament Blue, and I cannot find them anywhere.
Oh, yeah, we can't display them. I can't help you find them. Not even a brand that men usually buy, you know.
Why can't you display them?
The mayor's hoping you won't smoke if you don't find the cigarettes that you want to buy, so.
Does he not realize you're a small business and you have to sell things?
You know what? Thank you for thinking of me. No one ever thinks of the bodega owner or the vice-selling death merchant, as the mayor calls us.
Well, I thought of you, so can I have the cigarettes, please?
You're cold.
I'm sorry?
You're cold.
What do you mean?
You're getting warmer?
Oh, I get it.
Hot. Ooh, yep, cold. Hot. Warmer. Freezing. No, you're freezing. Get away from there. Hotter, colder, under an ice floe. No, cold. You'll get off that shelf. Freezing. Oh, what are you, Pat Nixon on her wedding night? Frigid. Warm. Oh, very good. Oh, you feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh, hot stuff coming through.
I got it.
Hey, whoa, whoa, don't open it. Come over here. You have to watch this video, Smart Choices, Healthy Lives, the New York City Way of Life.
Are you serious?
Well, I'm legally bound to be serious, yeah.
Or slowly suffocate to death in front of your kids. The choice is yours.
What'd you think of the video?
It was terrible and it was condescending, and I would like to open my box now.
Oh, now you can.
Okay, there are no cigarettes in here, just the stupid note.
Yeah, well, he really likes to mess with you, you know? Cigarettes are right behind the counter.
Thank you.
Oh, well, before you buy them, I have to read you the mayor's riddle. I am the beginning of the end and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation and I surround every place. What am I?
Okay, I know this. You're the letter E, because you end time and space.
No.
What?
It's Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Haven't you been paying attention?
I'm done.
Then I guess he wins. He wins. Hi, yeah, can I see some ID?
Why?
Look out, George Stephanopoulos. There's a new George on TV. George Stroumboulopoulos joins the CNN lineup with his own show. Stroumboulopoulos, only on CNN. Look out, George Stroumboulopoulos. There's a new Canadian coming to television. Terry Stambo-Pop-Up-Lapadopoulos brings a fresh new perspective to today's news. The Stambo-Pop-Up-Lapadopoulos way. Only on NBC.
Welcome back. I'm joined today by three experts to discuss the issues of the day that are of interest to me. My first guest is the editor-in-chief of Maxim magazine. Please welcome Reese Bronco.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Good to have
How's
you.
the libido?
That's fine. It's normal.
Good?
Yeah.
Now let's get it up there. Let's
Well,
pump it up.
don't-
Hey, I noticed you accidentally unsubscribed to Maxim, so I wanted to make sure you got the latest copy.
The Hot 100. The
Yeah, that's
Hot
right.
100 on Maxim.
Babes, man.
And that's so it's 100 ladies in there?
Yeah.
Is that the whole magazine?
Hot.
Just 100 women in there? Just
Yeah, there's a couple jokes and zingers
Articles?
and stuff like that. No.
No articles.
We don't encourage reading.
Okay. My next guest is a former kidnapping victim and the author of the book Finding Positivity in Captivity. Please welcome Karen W.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Hello. Do you want me to sit on your lap?
No, 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 you don't have to sit on my lap.
Oh.
You can, shaking my hand is
Oh,
fine. That's
hi.
fine. Nice
Sit
to
on
meet
my
you.
lap.
Hi.
Give me an example of finding positivity in captivity.
Sure. Well, I just feel like in a lot of ways I really found myself with going through something like that. I really got to know what I'm capable of, and I'm an independent woman, and I'm strong. I know like how to survive, like with no food or water for a long period of time.
Oh.
Just things that I feel like every woman really needs to go through in her life to like
Okay.
figure out like what she wants like in a soulmate, you know?
And my last guest has been in the news all week with Major League Baseball's latest scandal. Please welcome a syringe full of performance-enhancing drugs.
Hey, Brian, what's happening?
Not much. We're just doing a little show here. What's your name? Is it Mr. Syringe?
Mr. Syringe, please. Mr. Syringe is my father. You can call me Tony. Listen, can I jump up on your arm there? I'd take a little squirt.
You know what? I don't need any performance-enhancing drugs.
Sleep 2 hours a night. You can see sound.
I can see sound and sleep 2 hours a night.
Yeah. You could wrap your arms all the way around your body and fold your hands in front of your body again.
Totally tempting, but I'm afraid of the side effects that might come with you.
You and everybody else. Bummer,
there you go. Let's talk about DNA. That's in the news this week. The Supreme Court ruled 5-4 that the police can take a DNA sample from you without a conviction. All they have to do is arrest you, and they can take your DNA just like a fingerprint and put it in a database forever. Reese, what do you feel about that, your DNA being taken by the police?
Well, I'm kind of angry that the Supreme Court stole my idea for our next photo shoot at Maxim. That's what that's where I'm coming from.
Taking DNA from people.
Yeah, that's a photo shoot. That'd be a cover right there on Maxim.
And what would the taking? How would you depict?
Well, you
the
get a
taking
couple
of DNA?
ladies, maybe bikinis, and you got another lady cop, throwing them up against a wall. You got a swab in there.
Swabbing them.
Yeah, definitely. Get like Mila Kunis. She's like, oh, I didn't have drugs on me.
And she's getting swabbed in the cheek.
Getting swabbed by, not Lady Gaga, but somebody hot.
So you have a sexy angle on this whole deal.
Oh yeah. I think it's good for Maxim. When it's good for Maxim, it's good for men.
Is it?
Yes.
You sure? I'm just asking.
Yeah, Brian.
For a friend. Karen.
Yes.
By the way, Karen W. What is the W?
Right. W is the first letter, I think, of my last name.
You think of so you don't know your last name.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember my last name.
You don't remember your last name. For how long has that been?
17 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you don't know. So you escaped?
I did.
You kept.
Yeah. I escaped.
How?
And well, I crawled my way out of my own grave because I was alive.
Ow.
And I ended up. I was near a highway, so I was actually finally able to run. I ran for about 6 hours until I finally saw another person.
Okay.
And then everything happened from there.
Can I just say,
sure.
the bright side of this story is that women really don't need their last names.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Guys have them.
Yeah.
Guys have, so she can just slap on somebody else's last name.
Yeah, it's called marriage, Brian.
Sure. Okay. Although some people don't, some people don't take on the name of the male.
Who?
There are plenty of people. I know people who.
No, I don't.
You don't? They're not
consider them people, really.
Not people.
Yeah. This isn't France.
I look forward to getting a new last name at some point.
Do you?
Yeah, I think that'll be a real nice.
Meet a guy, fall in love, get married.
Sure.
Yeah.
Meet a guy, get taken away in a car, be forced.
Okay, that's not. No. That's not marriage. Is that what you think marriage is?
Oh well, yeah.
No.
So I feel like that's what I want to have one day.
I don't think you. I think you already had that, and I think you probably don't want to have that.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Let me ask you this: this DNA thing. What do you think it's okay for the police to take your DNA even though you haven't been convicted of a crime?
Oh yeah,
yes.
I think so. I do. I think so. I think that maybe having some DNA maybe would have helped find my abductor maybe sooner.
So
He's still not found.
They didn't find your abductor.
No, and I have a ton of his DNA
to
give them. Can I have some?
Please have some water. Yeah, I don't want to deprive you of water.
I can have this water.
Absolutely, you may have the water.
What do I have to do?
Nothing. You can just drink it.
Yeah, throw it on yourself.
Nope,
right?
she can just drink it.
Yeah, toss a little on it.
Look what you're doing. You're
setting up a great photo shoot.
No,
that I'm setting up.
she's delicate.
I can drink this?
You may. Syringe, what do you think? Or Tony, I'm sorry. Is it Tony the Syringe?
Yeah, Tony the Syringe. I'm angry. I'm angry. Can't you tell from my body? Oh, yeah. Man, it makes me so mad. Here's the thing, these cheek swabs, that's the part that makes me angry. I was made in Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm All-American. I had a job. I had a whole plan. I was going to be injected into a baseball player, the evidence in a trial, escape from the evidence locker, and then get reused to take somebody's DNA in an honest-to-God, good old American blood test. Now it turns out you got these foreign cheek swabs coming in every policeman's pocket, and they're getting the jobs. And where am I, man? I'm on the talk show circuit trying to grind out like a public speaking thing, man.
So foreign cotton swabs are taking your livelihood? Is that what I'm
they
getting
are,
from
man.
this?
You don't. They all look the same. They're all just like these anonymous, like faceless things, man. It's terrible.
So you're against this ruling for different reasons than other.
Bad for jobs. Bad for jobs. I would love to get up in somebody's arm and take their DNA, man. I'd be great at that.
Let me ask you this, Reese.
Yeah.
This ruling, it was 5-4. The minority ruling is very unusual because you had Scalia, a very conservative member of the court, with the 3 women, Ginsburg, Sotomayor,
There's
and
women
Kagan.
judges.
Huh?
There's women judges.
There are
Not
on the
really.
Supreme
They're
Court.
Not really.
Of course, there were 3 members of the Supreme Court who are women.
It's hot.
Well, have you seen them?
Yeah.
They're allowed to
Think so.
say things,
They were allowed to say, they ruled. I mean,
They
they
can
were in the
make-
minority opinion on this particular issue, but yes.
and they're women.
3 of them, yeah.
And they're
Kagan-
allowed to like talk. Like, do they have to have permission before they talk or like open their eyes?
They're Supreme Court judges. I mean, that's
Like
the highest.
2-piece robes.
They don't have 2-piece robes. Are you familiar with the Supreme Court? Have you seen these robes? What they wear?
They're like
I'm
Ginsburg,
familiar
Sotomayor,
with
Kagan.
kind of like a belly top.
No, you don't. You don't want to see any Supreme Court judge in a belly top, male or female.
You don't.
I can't believe there's female judges. Just seems
All
like
right.
a really
I like that Roberts. He's a beanpole like me.
Okay, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. So,
You're doing a really good job.
yeah.
Oh, I have to go.
The BS of A presents The Best Stuff of America with Matt Fisher. Sex change operations.
Because if you pay enough, you can't even tell.
Next time.
Bumper stickers.
Look out, Terry Stambopopop Lapidopodus. There's a new Stambopopop Lapidopodus in town, and it's a she. Glory Ann Blorning-Berger Stambopopop Lapidopodus tackles the news items of the day with her unique viewpoint. Insight Hour with Glory Ann Blorning-Berger Stambopopop Lapidopodus, only on CBS. Lapa-dapa lapa lop in dip-dapa lop trilop tapa hippopotamus flop toss top olip polyp tropa top olip polyp tropalop polyp up nip nop troglod lopulus fintobulus, only on ABC.
Welcome back. As you may know, disgraced Congressman Anthony Weiner is running for mayor of New York City. Now, you and I may think that's crazy, but how do regular New Yorkers feel about it? I sent out pollster Mike Dorzinski to find out.
Hi, my name is Mike Dorzinski, and I work for a polling firm here in New York City. We've been hired by Anthony Weiner to find out if he can possibly win in a mayor's race in the toughest town in the country. Are you familiar with Anthony Weiner?
Very much so.
What do you know about Anthony Weiner?
He has a Twitter account.
That can't possibly be the end of what you know about him. Great U.S. congressman?
I don't know about anything he's done in Congress.
Kind of a pervert.
I saw some pictures of him.
You've seen the pictures?
Some of them.
He tweeted something 2 years ago and it got him in trouble.
Now, when you say something,
Tweeted his package. An unfortunate tweet to some poor woman.
snap review?
Wasn't very impressed.
Okay, fair enough. Sure, that's one of the nicer ones. But would you consider voting for a person who had done that for mayor?
Possibly.
No.
There's no sense in which that could be like fun or like just like friendly?
No.
Okay.
Probably. I've been in that situation before.
So as a person who does text pictures of his junk to other people.
Oh, all the time.
Oh, constantly. So you're right in his wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
He would be your main candidate.
I can't stop. It's just a problem.
Cool. All right. Does he have your vote?
Yeah, I'll vote for him. Why not?
Crazy. Why not? Well, you know, think about it a little bit.
I really want big sodas again. You didn't hear about Bloomberg wanted to do Meatless Monday?
How would that work? Like I couldn't purchase.
Buy meat in the city. No meat.
Wiener is pro meat. What if there were a bomb hidden somewhere in the city and the only way to defuse it were to text pictures of your penis to strangers?
Also not gonna happen.
If, say, as mayor, Mayor Weiner were to have some sort of announcement where there was like a monthly update on his penis, or just there was a website where people could maintain a relationship with his penis, would you avail yourself of those services?
Personally, no, but I know people who would.
You're an outgoing source of penis information. You're a giver, not a taker. What about filthy skywriting? Skywrite the words Anthony Weiner's penis over the city.
I think that's where I draw the line.
Interesting. That's a no-no.
Yeah, I can't handle that. We can't have that.
People too young to understand what that is wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
They might want to learn to read.
Thank you.
Actually, that's a really good idea.
Reading is fundamental. Who's the worst person who you would vote for mayor? Like if a person like runs halfway up the block to sneak a cab from someone else who's trying to hail a cab, would you vote for that person for mayor?
Probably not.
But junk pictures, totally cool.
Oh yeah, it's totally natural.
Tosh from Tosh.0.
Wait, he threatened to rape a woman who was heckling him.
He did? I didn't know this.
If you cross off all the people who've threatened to rape people and all the people who've texted pictures of their penis to people who aren't their wife, like, who's gonna run? Okay, let me just give you a series of hypotheticals. What if LeBron James were running for mayor?
I'd vote for him.
Even though he's sort of a ball hog? Richard Nixon were running for mayor.
No, I wouldn't vote for Richard.
Okay, so there's a line in there somewhere. The Joker.
Which one, the original or the new one?
Does that make a difference? Is there one you'd vote for and one you wouldn't? Well, thank you so much for helping us with this interview. Now all the Weiner campaign and myself need is just your Twitter handle?
No.
Email address? Just cell phone. It's just a contractual thing. We just need your cell phone number.
Not gonna happen.
I think this race is going to be a lot easier than we thought it was going to be. This is a pervert-friendly town. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Mike. We're almost out of time, but I wanted to ask you guys, prior to last week's episode of Game of Thrones, what did the words red wedding mean to you? Syringe?
Well, I'm hoping to have a red wedding. Syringes get married in Red Cross blood banks, and yeah, hopefully in the spring I'll marry my fiance. She's a baby thermometer.
Oh, congratulations. What about you, Reese?
Red wedding, well, that's simple. That's short for code red.
Code red.
Wedding.
Oh, you're
don't
anti.
Get married.
Don't
yeah.
want to get married. Red
See a
wedding.
bro getting ready to get married. Code red.
Gotcha.
We got to save him. We go in there, get him out of there.
Gotcha. Karen?
Red wedding means to me blood and marriage.
Okay.
So a wedding with lots of blood.
Oh, that's kind of
Which I've had a few of.
You've had a few?
Yeah.
To the same person?
Correct.
Your captor, I'm presuming.
This is true,
You've
yes.
had a red wedding many times?
Yes.
That involved blood?
Right. Well, most weddings do.
No.
Is what I'm told.
No.
So.
I mean, it was fake blood, but.
It was fake blood.
It was what?
It was a red wedding with fake blood?
What did you say?
Said it was fake blood.
Nothing.
But I just feel like I just have heard your voice before.
Oh. No, you haven't.
Can you say Karen? Come here?
Karen, come here.
That sounds like you're putting on a fake voice. Can you say it again in
No,
your real
that's
voice?
the way I've been talking the whole time.
No, you haven't. Say it in your real voice.
Karen, come here.
Nope, that's not how you talk.
Karen, come here. That's how I
That's
talk.
it. That is, I know you. I know you. Yes, I know you from 17
We
years.
do not know each other.
This is really awkward.
We
All
do
right.
not.
That's all the time we have for this week's
Where
BS
have you
of A.
been?
Like us on Facebook, love us on Twitter, watch our clips on YouTube, and join us next week for a brand new episode. I'm your host, Brian Sack, and if you hear clicking on your Verizon phone, you haven't lost your connection. That's just your civil liberties being tested. Good night, America. Would you like an escort outside of the building?
No, well,
Babe, I'm sorry. Okay?
I don't.
I'm sorry I let you go.
understand. Like I ran away and I thought you were going to run after me.
You're getting too big for the goat cage.
Flop, toss, top, ollop, polyp, tropolop, top, ollop, polyp, tropolop, polyp.